What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today, bringing to you guys a triple live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapters 92, 93, and 94. Now, it's been some time since the last time I sat down in this chair and I read Jujutsu Kaisen. Life arc, it's been in the way, and not to mention I got sidetracked playing some Umineko, which, has consumed me as of recent. And I have some free time today to get back on track. Otherwise, I'll be like a month behind, and I probably have to stream it, which, I don't mind doing, but I like to be consistent at least weekly if I can, but it's when there's too much heat that's going on the outside for greatness and everything, it's kind of tough to keep track. But I gotta know what's going on, man. It's been at least 3 weeks. The last chapter I read was 91, which is Gojo, my guy, got put inside the box. But even though you put this guy possibly like in Azkaban with the mentor surrounding him, my guy says, "Nah, I'm the general here in this territory." So, and of course we know that Yuji, Nobara, Megumi, they're on their way right now to try and go and get him back afterwards. And hopefully that ends up being the case, but I don't know. Depending on how the situation could go, it can probably get a lot worse and probably end up losing more people. But without further ado, let's get into these chapters. Let's see what's going on. Shout out to the Diz, of course. We're finding chapters week in and week out because performing God's work as they should be. So, let's get into it. Chapter 92. All right. 9:22 p.m. Shibuya. And it says here, the Shibuya Incident, Part 10. Alright. Even if we don't count out those who are trapped inside the station, the number of people is considerably low. The humans that were transfigured and on standby inside the building are now attacking non-sorcerers. So our orders are to end our standby and attack. It can't be helped. We keep getting delayed much too frequently. What's most concerning, though, the simultaneous appearance of the curtain that prohibits sorcerers from entering. It's been some time since Gojo Sensei has arrived, so why now? Either something happened or it was part of the strategic plan. What we can say for sure is that they wouldn't move without a plan. I'll head for the enemy responsible for the curtains. You two do your best to rescue the civilians. The 3 groups entered the battle at the same time, yo. If I can get that Nanami one-on-one afterwards with Mahito, the rematch, I need it. I see Kiyotaka over here. Nita, once you confirm the situation, please head outside the curtain. As long as the signal is blocked inside, there needs to be someone outside at all times. Yo, I know you already got my boy in a box, but you gotta do this too, man. I can't even get to read the text. This is the first thing I'm seeing right here, man. Oh no, Kiyotaka! Oh man, hold on. I'd like for you to be that person. We need to establish constant communication with the assistant managers. If we get the windows and everyone off duty involved, it should be possible. And as my man's on the phone making business deals, he gets stabbed right from behind. By which I think that girl is probably from the prequel from I believe with the Ghetto and stuff from back then. But she comes in from behind, goes hup, stabs Kiyotaka from the back, and it looks like the sword has some kind of like a hand thing on it. So I don't know if it's like hers because we're not seeing like the left hand and everything for it. It's like hup, 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 and he turns back. He's like, what the hell? Oh man, he drops right after. He's like, yep, picking on the weak suits me well. Like this, yes. Please continue patrolling the curtain's perimeter and hunt anybody wearing a suit. Okay, once I'm done, I can head inside, right? And she obviously has the right hand out and everything. So I don't know if that was, if she like detached it because we didn't see her right arm during that whole thing. So I guess maybe it has a blade thing inside, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. I need more on that. We're going right back to the box. 9:26. So 4 minutes passed. So what's the deal? The seal is complete. However, Prison Realm needs time to process Satoru Gojo. We won't be able to move it for that time being. So we've seen the little thing from Mekamaru showing up top, and they noticed. Not even a second that they noticed it right there afterwards. And he goes, zaps it right away. They got us. Itadori, good news. They're unable to move Gojo from the B5F. Why? Because he's Satoru Gojo. Haha, got it. We'll surround them. Have the sorcerers move in on Shibuya Station from all adjacent subway stations. Once the current barring sorcerers from entering is down, we'll attack. So you see over here the other areas, at least 4 of them going directly into Shibuya Station. Sorcerers move in, but how? I can't get in contact with Ichiji. It's like, oh, what is it? Who's in Shibuya right now? Well, I remember back what they're saying. And of course it has to be like Nanami and stuff for sure. And you see he goes right through the area there. You see where they're on the box up there, it's like, kill me. And my boy, and as he's going right through all the monsters and stuff right there. Did you call me? No, my boy said high kick. Yeah, with the high kick, let's go. Jumps right over the top of the building. Well, he jumped on the monster, on the demon and stuff, and goes right up the building afterwards. What? Mean. You see Megan be like, huh? Nanamine, are you there? They're all agitated, like Itadori. He's like, Nanamine, Gojo Sensei was sealed. So they got the message clear now. Sealed. You two, change of plans. We must join Itadori at once. If this sealing is true, it's all over for all humans in this country. Looks like the jig is up. The Jujutsu sorcerers will increase in numbers and head this way. I'm staying here. What about you guys? To avenge my brothers, I'll kill Yuji Tadori and Nobara Kugisaki, and then I'll head to Jujutsu High and retrieve the rest of my brothers. I don't know who Kugisaki is, but Itadori is off limits. We're gonna turn him into Sukuna. I don't care. So we're seeing the conflict right now between Chozo and the rest of the group here. Big Jogo, calm down. Huh? When are we gonna do this? Yeah, of course he wants beef. To be honest, I want to kill Itadori too. And of course Jogo forgets that. It's like, Mahito, what? After seeing Satoru Gojo in person, now that he's sealed, I say sorcerers and curses are about evenly matched. If Sukuna is revived, we'd be heavy favorites to win, right? Yeah, I say so. Well then, as it stands, that means we can all still win, all things being equal. Let's kill Itadori. He'll be fine. Even if Sukuna isn't around, we'll win. Look at the sickle's face. Alright, we gotta jump into the next chapter. So, the message has been gone across. We move, man. Alright. Chapter 93. Let's kill Itadori. He'll be fine. Even if Sukuna isn't around, we'll win. Are you serious? They'll be like, for real. Like, just on its own right there. I'm serious. For real. Doesn't have to be me specifically who is smiling in the end. As long as curses emerge as the true humans. It's true, Sukuna isn't necessarily our ally. If he's revived, we might even suffer as well. But if that happens, the era of the curses will surely come. We're different from the humans of this time. We do not fear death and walk the path to sincerely achieve our goal. That's the curses ethos that those fake humans don't have. Nah, that's not true. Even if we lose our way or are inconsistent, we undoubtedly live according to our desires. That is what we curses are. Oh, I meant not true in regard to our way as curses. The plan to revive Sukuna is definitely a legitimate strategy. I have no plans to fight you, Jogo. So let's make a game out of it. If I encounter Itadori first, I'll kill him. Jogo, if you find him first, you can offer him the fingers to restore Sukuna's powers. Oh, man. I'm more intrigued to see the fight, though, with him and Mahito. But then the possibility of Sukuna coming back, though, even further. I don't know which one I want more. Mahito, though, like, technically is what I would desire, but the other option is still something I would like to see, too. Even I know if it brings ruin. And if I find him first, I kill him. Okay? Oh, you want to play too, Choso? Of course, that's okay. Ghetto, you're probably more in line with Shogo, right? What are you going to do? I have to keep an eye on Prison Realm. I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass. Do as you wish. Sukuna is nothing more than a contingency plan if the Prison Realm doesn't work out. How idiotic. All the sorcerers, Itadori included, are headed this way to rescue Gojo. Make sure I missed that. Okay. Waiting here makes the most sense. So how is this game? How is this a game? Ready? Set? He just dips right afterwards. Like, wait up. You see Ghetto's still behind there. I'd say the curses are smarter than you guys. Give him back. Oh no, it is the two girls. Oh, then who the hell is the other one? Wait a minute. No, if the two girls that I'm seeing right here, if that, oh no, then who the hell is that other person? Like another slave of Mahito's or something? So we cooperated with you and kept killing those monkeys. Give back Master Ghetto's body as I forgot about that. This happens when I read 3 weeks. Because I forgot the fact that there's a sicko whose brain is inside of my guy's body. Oh, so that's what. So it's gonna create some kind of conflict for sure here, though, because the brain, for whatever reason, the curse has its own agenda. Give back Master Ghetto's body as promised. Don't you dare play with Master Ghetto's body any longer. Have you lost your minds? I don't remember taking out your brains too. Next time you make a promise with a sorcerer, I'd make sure that it's a binding vow. Now go. Or would you like to be killed by this body? You'll regret that. Regrets, huh? Oh, man. I've forgotten what that feels like. And it's like he's staring right at the box too, man. Yo, I need to know who the hell this cursed dude is that's using Ghetto's body. Because clear as day, it's got to be someone like either of importance or someone tied to somebody of importance at the very least. And my volume's already going crazy right now because the hockey's too strong. Bro. Sorry. Not a mean. He's like, hey dude. Usually Megami is so annoying. The man's hair went white. That's how you know he's like, oh, I'm getting sick and tired of you. Fushiguro, Nanami. And who? So Nanami was really Nanami. This is a cat right on top of the little vendor thing here. Ghetto did. Technically someone acting as Ghetto. Shibuya Station is in pandemonium right now. So he's referring to right now that the fact that somebody's using the body of Ghetto and everything. Interesting. So we might get details on possibly who that person might be, maybe? From the special grades and the cursed spirits they brought along, to the cursed users supporting Ghetto and the transfigured humans and civilians. Then attacking from nearby stations does indeed make sense. But in order for that to work, we must lift the current first. This is an emergency. We'll have to multitask. I suppose this isn't the time to complain. There are several things only a grade 1 sorcerer like me can handle. I'll head outside and take care of it with Ichiji. In the meantime, I'd like for you 3 to do something about that current that's prohibiting sorcerers from entering. Ino. Kusakabe and Supreme Grade 1 Sorcerer Zenin should be inside the current as well. If you meet up with them, please explain the situation and ask for their help. Itadori's yelling might have already reached them, though. Got it. Also, I'm leaving these 2 in your care. Understood. I hope Nanami doesn't go out like this, though, like in this arc. It's like, Nanami is relying on me. He got the field trip. Like, you guys. He's like, before we start the mission, let's make sure you understand its importance. Starting with the 2 problems if Gojo disappears. Number 1, the Gojo family will fall from power. The Gojo family. Have we met anybody else, though, from his family that's of importance? The Gojo family is a one-man... Of course. The Gojo family is a one-man team of Satoru Gojo. Gojo is so flexible, selfish, that he has saved many a sorcerer. That's basically what it is. Itadori, you're one of them, right? Yep. So nonchalant. So think of all the people who's become a nuisance to authorities, and a worst-case scenario might be killed. Number 2, the balance of power will collapse. There are those who have stayed in the shadows because of his existence. Cursed users and cursed spirits will both make their moves. Okay. That I like right now because it tells you there's going to be a longer premise, like a longer story that we're going to be dealing with going forward. If there are other sickles out there that are lying in wait just so that once the guy is completely out of commission, they're going to go AWOL afterwards. Okay. While we sorcerers are squabbling with the first issue, what would happen if we get into a small-scale war against those 2 groups? We lose. Nanami and I both think that will happen. And if we lose, at the very least in Japan, the age of humans might be over. So you do get it. Then let's get to it. We'll destroy that current before Nanami comes back. My guy, roll up his sleeve. Let's go. Oh, double spread time. We'll rescue Satoru Gojo. This double spread is wallpaper worthy at the very least. Look at that. The box right there in the middle and stuff. And you just see everybody who's going to be involved in this arc afterwards. Man, and you got the two girls and stuff from Ghetto's past and everything too, man. Oh man, let's go. Next page. Did you hear that? Awasaka? Gojo Sensei has been sealed. Intel has leaked into the enemy. That's good news, Granny Ogami. Things are finally starting to get interesting. So Satoru Gojo really did get sealed. How exciting. I wonder what will happen with this country. Nothing will change. We will curse and be cursed and die. Who the hell are these guys? Are these supposed to be the people that are also the other cursed users potentially? Next chapter, because for sure whatever I'm thinking, there might be an answer for it, but let's go. And right away, we get Yuji coming in. Okay, but those curse users, that's going to be on my mind right now for sure. Going forward. Yuji comes in, goes in with a right-hand jab, and just breaks right through, I guess it's the curtain. Shibuya Incident Part 12, you see Ino afterwards with Megumi looking on. Nah, they couldn't get through. No luck. It didn't even budge. And you see right there Megumi's wolf there. Good try. Seriously, if we're talking straight striking power, he might be on Nanami's level. With or without Sukuna. That we need to know. But that's the problem. It's an incredible sturdy curtain. We have to find a weak spot and try to make a hole there. There's no point if we can't get inside. What? Why? Because the curtain is prohibiting sorcerers from entering. It's a barrier. Barriers are for protection and providing cover, right? In theory, the one who casts the curtain should be inside. But at Harajuku, I see. By staying outside the curtain, the caster increases the risk of being seen or attacked. But in return, the current's strength increases. Kind of like the egg of a Columbus. Wait, but that completely ignores the basics of barrier techniques. We're dealing with some crazies. That would explain why Itadori's punch didn't work. If that's true, then the current source of origin should be somewhere obvious. The payoff for the increased risk of being seen is a much more powerful current. Somewhere obvious. And you see right there now, 10 o'clock, 10:01, Shibuya Tower. I never seen this singles, but I need name drops, man. Tell me who y'all are. One of the sorcerers will notice. This is the most obvious place inside this current, right? Probably. But even if they notice, yeah, the bottom of the tower is swarming with transfigured humans. I doubt they'll be able to get up here so quickly. Yo, is that making me think? Hold on. Next page. And they come from up top. You see Ino and Yuji riding on the freaking the huge ghoul bird thing, whatever you want to call it. And it goes right up top to go and confront the three. It's like a wire. Maki. Oh, okay. So they got that from Maki there. These are useful. And they're going and trying to capture them. Do these guys know about the currents cast by the others? So where's the current? So this is where the current. So this is where the current originates. May also thinks that it already has a barrier technique imbued in it, and all that stuff is for someone to charge it with curse energy, which means that as long as we break it first, we can worry about the curse users later. Yep. All right. All according to plan. And he sees the thing right there. There were 3. The current prohibiting sorcerers from entering is still here. Where are the other 2? It's him. You see right there, Yuji, of course, going in like he's Spider-Man or something right now, as he's trying to pull the dude over to the bottom. You tied me up so quickly. They're planning to drop me to the ground. Fushiguro, deactivate Nui. And he goes crashing right into the building. Whew. My grandchild. Yeah, I got this, Grandma. Okay, so basically, Grandma brought her kids out so that they can be a part of this arc. But I need names. Right now, I need names so I know what their importance is supposed to be. Now that I'm in charge of these impressionable kids, I better do my part and start paving my path to becoming a grade 1 sorcerer. Bro, what is he? Is he rocking like a cane Darth Vader mask on here? Hold on. Fushiguro. Where is he? There. I didn't see him land. Huh? And the body's too clean. It doesn't matter if he's a curse user. He fell 41 stories. Get up, you sneaky old bastard. Sheesh. Kids these days got no pity for the elderly. Hold on. Yo, okay, so old man about to be about the action? We can't afford to waste our time here. We won't. Oh, man. So this dude who looks like a mini version of those Buddhist priest statues, like the one you would find in like a series like Gantz during the Buddhist priest arc and stuff. Like it's like a miniature version of that dude. I can't even forget. There's another name. It's on the tip of my tongue right now. I can't even put it into words what the name is. But he looks so familiar with something that I know of in terms of a character design. But it just for whatever reason just doesn't come to mind. I'm trying to think. Isn't the guy from Hunter x Hunter? The dragon dude. I forgot his name. It's been so long, man, because the dude's been on hiatus and stuff. But if I remember closely, he kind of has a design that's very reminiscent to that dude from Hunter x Hunter. It's supposed to be based on the dragon and everything, but like a miniature version or elderly version there. Oh man, so there's already so many things going on. So okay, so Mahito and Jogo have a little game going on right now. Whoever finds Yuji, they'll get their thing activated, meaning that like if Yuji gets found by Mahito, then Mahito has first dibs to go and try and kill him. If Jogo's the one that finds him, he can offer him the rest of the fingers to try and resurrect Sukuna. Which either option can bring some tragedy, but I personally want to see the Yuji and Mahito fight just to see my boy just go AWOL on him if need be. But now you have these 3 other people that now come into the mix here, and they can't be just like some random people. I feel like if anything now, they are probably not tied in some way to Mahito and them, even though I know that they have the thing there for the curtains and stuff, which could make sense for them to be connected. But say if they're not connected though to Mahito and them, and they're like to another party, like a third party or something, then maybe they're tied to one of those other curse users that Ino was kind of talking about, saying like, oh, that if eventually when the time comes that Gojo ends up being sealed completely, that there are going to be certain forces that are going to come out of the shadows afterwards to do the devil's work, basically. So I don't know if those are people that tied to that, maybe, but I definitely want to see more explanation on that, hopefully soon. And of course, when we get this battle between Yuji and Megumi versus the mini dragon dude from Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, these are some good chapters, though. But I'm curious to see how things are going to transpire in the next chapter. Hopefully, I can be able to be here for that weekly to see how that all goes down. I'm expecting some greatness in terms of these fights. But, man, I can't wait to see what's going to go down, really, man. But, yo, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to this the chapters, basically, that I read this week. 92, 93, 94. Let me know if there's anything like clarification in the chapters that I might have missed out on when I was reading that you want to just, brush up on me since it's been a little while and everything. Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in and week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, see how the day with everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, we'll catch you guys hopefully next week for chapter 95 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Hopefully get to see a Yuji and Megumi Masterclass. I don't know, man. Ino got that mask on and everything. Mask on, mask off. I don't know. If he's bumping Future, it's a guarantee we're going to get this W. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.